last night because bad things happened with the PC one. Our stream got cut off. I think it was because we were making fun of it a little bit too much. Where are you going?
Turn it light on.
Oh yeah, okay. So we ended up ending. You need to pull that plug out as well. So the stream ended up ending, and then we were just like, we're not going to wait up for 3 hours now for this because it was just depressing. So we decided to do it. Hey, you can see this properly now. We decided to just cut it and just go ahead and do it in the afternoon. So if you've not seen the show already, this is perfect time for you because you're not going to miss it now. But also, as you can see, Mike's not here. He went away last night. But that's all good. We're going to watch it now. You'll be able to watch this back as many times as you want now, although it's not on the time it was going. That's all good. All right, so I'm going to go through these lightning fast, what our predictions were, and then at the end we're going to see who won on points. So I'm going to go through this really fast so we can get straight on with the show. So for me, I said number 1, Days Gone will be shown. So we did predictions like a month ago, I want to point out, so it's not like we just done them now. So we said that Days Gone would be shown, there'd be gameplay, and it would come out this holiday season. I was wrong there because it's coming out on the 22nd of February now. And I'm gutted because I feel like I literally said PlayStation would have a big game in February. And it does, it's just not the one I thought it was going to be. So depressed about that. So I might get a half point here, but that game has gone through an interesting cycle. But there you go. Number 2, I said The Last of Us 2 would be the big opener. And it would come out at the start of next year. That's never going to happen now. I feel like Mike is nailing this one, and that makes me sad. So there you go. And then number 3, I said that Dreams would be shown, and it would be pushed into having, not that it's solely a VR game, but that it's pushed as it's like on, Dreams is really good, but it's even better in VR, and it's this big thing. And I was talking about how that is the only way this game can be saved now because it's been developed forever, and I just don't feel like it's going to do that well. And I said it would get a date because it really needs a date. Number 4, I said that there would be a massive Spider-Man trailer and that it would be the best trailer out of the lot, and I am regretting that already. Number 5, I said that PlayStation will reveal a new IP, which I don't think is going to happen, but it's possible. It is possible. So then, Jodie, you said that Last of Us 2 would be the opening to the show.
Yeah.
And it would be the big opening like God of War, where that had some like crazy music and visuals and stuff. You said the Black Ops 4 would be there. So I need you to clarify a little bit on what you think. What exactly do you think that will be there of Black Ops 4? You can't just say Black Ops 4.
I think it's just going to be a reminder.
Just a reminder.
Yeah, that it's coming. So they might show a trailer with the reminder, but
I think what they could show. So you're just thinking. Well, you've got to tell me. Is it going to be gameplay, or is it going to be, going to be like a quick trailer throughout?
No, I think it's just going to be a trailer.
Okay.
I think they'll go, this is Black Ops 4. It's coming out. Just remind it's coming out this date. And then go into the trailer.
I think that it's possible they could show off the new Battle Royale mode here. That's the only part of the game that they have. Well, they haven't shown the story bits of the multiplayer, which isn't. It's just tutorials. But they haven't shown anything about the Battle Royale mode. No. So, I mean, I think it's possible that could be the reveal there. But you didn't say that, so you can't say that. It's alright. Number 3, you said Days Gone would be shown. It would have gameplay. And that it would be out before Christmas. Sad times for Jodie. Number 4, you said Shadow of the Tomb Raider would be shown there. I'm just going to allow that. Just not even you don't even tell me in what capacity because it's so unlikely now. But we'll wait and see. Number 5, you said Ghost of Tsushima will be there. There'll be a trailer, a gameplay, and it would just say coming soon. There'd be no date on that. Okay, and then Mike, who's not here, but we still count him anyway. We're gonna remove his pretend shirt now. Look how sad that is. How sad is that? Number 1, you didn't just fart then, did you? You just moved on the table. Yeah. I just want to point that out.
Just straight over there. We're all safe.
Number 1, he said The Last of Us 2 would there be a big gameplay trailer, and it will be coming out mid-2019 in the summer. I think that is a great shout. I could see that totally happening. Yeah. Although I could see it being delayed another year, but we'll see.
It's true.
Number 2, he said Days Gone would have a teaser only, because he said that they've just shown off like an hour's worth of gameplay just before this. So it's like, I think it's unlikely we'll get a big spot for that. It wouldn't surprise me if it's not even there at all, which I find incredibly weird. They've not even counted that in its big 4. They've gone, these are our big 4 games, and then that wasn't counted in it, which just shows me they've just thrown that game under the bus. But yeah, he just said there'd be a quick teaser, and then it will be coming out early 2019. So he's already nailed the date.
Yeah.
It's just whether it'll actually be shown at all. Number 3, he said there'd be a big push in VR, so they're going to try and push a load of games, and there'll be a whole segment just for VR. That would be interesting. Number 4, he said that there'll be Death Stranding, a release window, and a bit more footage. And for some reason, I've not got his 5th one. So I'll have to check that one later. But without further ado, that is our predictions. I'm feeling like Mike's going to destroy everybody on this.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and start the show. And I'm excited to see what happens. Okay.
Oh, so
when you're ready, Jodie.
I'm so nervous, Tim. Let's just make sure everyone at home can hear the sound. Normally helps the situation.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that.
Scumbag.
But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent.
I'm going to Xbox.
And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories we tell, and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide, and that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it say, and make it say very loudly.
What they've done in the previous
it's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your mind. And tonight, we're beginning here on this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So, without further ado, it is my great honor.
Sorry, people. What is it this year?
This is The Last of Us 2. I can just tell because of the way it's when it's lit up. I know that sounds weird, but it was obvious.
Definitely. Everyone's going in for playing musical instruments.
Sorry, this is going to happen every so often because we've not been able to live stream it, unfortunately.
I can just tell by the music. Banjo, aren't you?
saying is they're just going to have a few games and they're just going to go more in depth, which means they just chat on. Which, I don't know, I feel like they obviously... You ever seen Anchorman 2?
No.
Well, they invent a new type of news called info news, something like that. And basically they just start playing loads of stupid stuff on the screen, but like millions of people start watching it. And it like then all the other news channels start copying it, and it's like the real news has been abandoned. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's happened here. They've discovered how to actually do an E3 press conference well. Everyone's copied them, and they've gone, "Oh, we need to be different." You know what I mean? We need to be different and start the next thing. And it's like, no, you don't. You don't, because now all you've done is you've given all the other companies the platform to basically destroy it.
Yeah.
Because it's like great if you got 4 really good games. Like Microsoft had like themselves, this is what we were talking about the other day, Microsoft only had like a few actual key games that were exclusive to them that they make. But that's the situation for PlayStation for this conference. They've got 4, but you need to pad that out with other games that are going to keep it going. Otherwise it's just going to look like you've got 4 games that, yeah, granted, are really good games. But that's it. It already feels like very hard. I mean, it's not exactly the God of War, is it? I mean, it's great, but we've just heard the theme tune of that 4. That was like a 3.5 minute, 4 minute. Like, it didn't need to happen. But this is what we're here for now.
This is what we're here for. Everyone's excited. Here we go. Just kind of enjoy.
Make a little round and met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home, jumped into bed, 44 pistol under my head. I woke up in the middle of the night, hacks in the bed, standing around, Jesse Gamers standing around, taking little Sadie to her bed. I began to think I did not tell.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever your schedule go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen. She, say something, dude?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Ina?
Jesse.
We had a fun
Hey, don't
hour,
forget we're near first light, so get some rest.
I don't like
Yes,
it.
sir. Such a dick. Come on. Don't you start with me.
Very fast.
Okay, I have
But then
a
he was
very
just talking about
serious
the
question
patrols,
for
how
you.
that gets involved when she goes out on patrol.
How bad does it smell?
He just said, oh, it's how much he gets involved
Like
with, how much he gets
a hot
involved
pile
with
of
the
garbage?
patrol.
Oh,
He's not dead.
okay.
He's not dead.
The actual initial
How about
trailer
that?
didn't like he was dead.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping he's not dead, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Although, does she know now? Should we go into spoiler territory on this?
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
So basically, Joel makes a pretty big decision.
Maybe they're
that
staring
affects
at you.
everybody. So I wonder, does she know about that now?
Or not.
Maybe.
And would she
Maybe they're
be
jealous of
happy
you.
with it or not happy with it? That's the other question.
I'm just a girl.
Big.
Would you be happy with that? Do you remember what happened at the end?
Yeah. I'd be happy with it. I'd be happy that he's still alive. But I don't know. I really don't know. To be honest with you, it's one of them, like, one person for millions or millions for
That's the thing, because you'd feel dead guilty about it, wouldn't it? But then it's like you being put in that position where it's basically like your life versus that's kind of the whole thing, isn't it? So,
I think he's not told her. That's what I think. I think he's not told her and not told anyone else why they're together.
I reckon in this game she'll like she'll find out.
And she'll get like bit or something.
But they turned on, because I was just thinking like that was a bit nice, but they actually went to a settlement at the end of it. Looks like we're actually getting some gameplay now. Graphically. Look at that boss. That's some high-res boss right there.
Yeah.
Flashbacks to that too. Yeah. It's exactly the same.
I can't wait to play this game.
Breathe. Holy shit! Whoa. No!
It's very controversial in the last gameplay trailer. It was very like violent and stuff, and people caused a bit of a stir. But this game looks a lot darker than the last one. Not that the last one was Sunshine and Rainbows, but yeah.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself.
So like Mike was talking about the other day on the Screen Rainer video, how the AI was just like really stupid and like they're like they were like you just I don't know, it's very interesting. But with this it's like yeah, it's like it's just like work out like yeah.
She came through here. Double back.
Actually,
go.
Very smart.
Yeah,
The whole game is like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel like you've actually got real people who actually.
Yeah.
It's not computer programs that just copy and paste it over. Well, this is definitely an 18.
Yeah. Don't die, Ellie. You'll be
I have eyes!
Oh my gosh. Behind you!
so intense. Look, spotted them.
So like no ammo as well.
Yeah.
I actually thought he was going to run in and save her.
Yeah. I was expecting something like that. So now the big question is, where is it? That's the big question that we've all got on our minds.
On sale now.
Unfortunately, it's not the game.
Ah, Jodie, you pressed the wrong one.
That one?
That one. Question is now, is that like an actual, like what it'll be like in every engagement when you're fighting? Or is it going to be that it's just like clearly a very polished E3 demo that's clearly that's the question.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I think that was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad
oh my word! This is what. It goes on for that long.
A lot more coming from Worldwide Studios games.
Oh my word!
And when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really.
So they've actually got.
So let's keep moving here. There was a lot
of
great stuff here.
Are they going to move it to a different place?
And we can see the crowd is set. The people are about ready.
Imagine that, you go to the PlayStation
and we're going to take a first look at the next chapter.
Well, they're literally,
where you gonna be?
They're literally moving everybody though. That's the thing. That was just them all getting sat down.
That one.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting some Destiny 2 stuff. That's a big surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Mike's finally played this with us.
It was alright, yeah. So Mike started trying to kill Tom and then jumped on
So this will be the new DLC that got announced, isn't it?
Just a couple victims of this prize. Am I strong enough to let things just die?
So the powers behind this one, it's a bit what I'm on the side. It's basically Cade he had been quite people in prison. So apparently there's just a prison there that we don't know about. And he's been put in that prison. It just happens to be all these different races, alien races, and it just happens to be this game. So now we're in some asteroid place.
Why can't I leave well enough alone and go to the light?
I'm just like, I don't know where I'm at with Destiny.
That was a powerful new look.
I was enjoying
Destiny
it again.
2 Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up. And guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
Not too bad.
But there's barely any time because we're about to get to the show.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store. Yeah. So let's check it out live right now.
Oh, PlayStation. What have you done to us?
I think this is Ghost of Tsushima. What's wrong with having a little pipe?
Yeah, but we had it. Is it going to happen for all four of them?
I hope so, Jodie, because then it'll make my day, because it'll ruin yours.
This is how much we care about each other at CGNgames. That is so what they're going to do every time.
It's impressive how he's doing that.
Where did they get them all from?
It's from e3bounds.com. Go on there, you hire somebody. I think Bethesda got the bottom of the barrel.
You're too late for the bookings.
Maybe you ever played that game where it's I don't know, you're in a class or something back in high school or something, and you just get bored, so you play a game where it's like you pick a word and you see how many times you can get them to get the teacher or something to say that word. Yeah. It's funny. Maybe what happens in this, it's kind of like they played a game. E3 went, right, you can all do shows at our big event, but all of you have to have a band, and it has to happen in some way. And I think Bethesda, everybody else pulled names out of the hat, and they just got left with one at the bottom, and they were just like, we're just going to have to throw it in somewhere. It doesn't make sense where we put it, but we're just got to shove it in somewhere. I think that's what happened. Okay, I thought it was alright at the start, but this is going on way too long.
Well, this is the theme tune for the video game.
That's not the theme tune for the video game.
Temple's close.
Already solid.
Just look at it.
Solid already.
I love it when you get people that review stuff and you watch them struggle.
That's me. That mud puddle.
Could you imagine that coming to VR and you're the first person and you just walk around? Look at them fields.
I feel like you're making fun of it now.
I really am.
Look at those fields. That feels nasty.
It is.
That red tree.
I know. Clearly, because I'm the red tree in the distance.
Nobu, come.
Horse time!
So,
So the horse sold you, the grass sold me.
going straight for that fire. No. Go to the tree. Do the sound, alright? Give me what? Shadow of the Colossus?
Where are they?
Where are they?
Mate, he's gonna get booby trapped. The booby trap!
Bastards! Enough! What's next, Samuel? I shall make hearts and cash potos patio!
Let's do this.
Nicht vor 2 Minuten!
Okay, go.
Samurai! Los geht's!
Thing is, right, you just seen him do that, but you get the Mate, if I was stood there and that bit of person went down, I'd be like,
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
did it say monkey on there?
You think the less a hero.
We need him, Masako.
I don't know, like a special monkey.
You know that would tell me
Down.
We can take them.
No.
Remember Sago Bridge? We struck
As
quietly.
soon as Fallout 4
And they killed the monks.
comes out, I'll die.
I'll guard the exits. Just get that monk.
En amaranga uses magic. Viva Dios. Tuni orok dos sushi mag. Aeda stuff aflopan. Please, I do not understand. Murdathwi, chamago tunami. Usmi cheyaven sagt. Chi obelatmo.
Look at them rips.
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
Fail on.
Not the gate, no.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, Mongols win.
They already won.
You were my friend.
Give me luck.
No. Hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Here we go. Oh, we're staying on the stage. Wow, that's a big thing. To push everyone into a church for one bit.
We're on dreams now. That's a good sign for them.
Is that a banana? Playing a guitar.
The oldest house
Okay.
is a shifting place.
That's what I was thinking.
I was like, that's dreams.
There are rules
But then it just went away.
and
Maybe they might
rituals.
got mixed up.
You can keep traveling deeper.
Oh, that's not. It's like that Inception film.
Anybody there? Something's not right. Hey, relax. Everything okay? You can't be here. I'm putting you under arrest.
Do we have mouse?
Stay back, sir! I've got this! Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off! No! Get off of me!
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Jesus Christ.
Money's in my account.
Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back!
And this is an advert.
I thought it was part of the thing, to be honest with you. Who's when are we going to have part 2?
No. Right, they just throw little bits of dreams.
From CGNgames and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, it's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Oh, Tim sold.
Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
You like that? Okay, so we've got Pirates of the Caribbean in this.
There he is.
Wow.
I saw that coming.
In the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Sora!
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell. Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
No. Set your heart free. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Oh. Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
Why does that look good?
It's nice to have a different view.
Yeah, because they showed the same trailer twice, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, don't do that to me!
That's why they showed it.
Oh, what am I supposed to do, Jodie?
Everyone, Tim's getting another PlayStation.
What? package only on PS4. Wow.
God of War's getting sold.
You reckon?
Yeah, you're gonna sell the God of War one, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get both and then make your mind up. That's what you're gonna do.
Oh, that's it's time for Death Stranding. Please show me gameplay. I do not see another weird trailer. Please.
The man who delivers. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can with that.
Oh.
I make deliveries. That's all.
The silent faulty feeling. The silent fault. The silent faulty feeling. The silent fault. The silent
Looks like gameplay. Kind of. Go back. Deliver. Oh, he just ripped his toenail off, didn't he? That's one of those nightmare scenarios right there. No one wants to rip a toenail off.
to town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The timeful fast forwards whatever it touches, but it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sandport Bridges.
Sam, what's your status? Beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's
But
tons
what
of
are we watching? What are we actually watching?
They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
I literally have no idea.
What keeps the time fall away.
Oh, what'd she just eat?
I just feel like they're just trying to be the weirdest they possibly can. Did you just eat? Is that like what a baby starts out like in this?
No, it's chewed on it.
I know, but is that what is that what she's just eaten? Because it was wiggling around and stuff. Weird. I feel like they're revealing something, but I don't know what they're revealing right now. Oh. What's that?
Don't have a clue.
Why are you cheering? What are we cheering?
I'm not cheering that, don't know what it was about.
No, this every time.
The raft is
secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
It's not.
Already here.
Spider-Man.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad,
so far, it's
usually worse. Look out! Yuri!
I'm slipping!
Hold on! You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party! Just in time for the fireworks!
Looks like we made parole, boys.
Electro? Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party. Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
Spider! Get him down here!
Like fish in a barrel.
Catastrophic event detected.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, hi, Rhino!
Hope you like surprise, Spider!
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
This is too good to be true. Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro. Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase. Gotta stop this guy. If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online. Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts. Keep chasing! Party's almost over! How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club. Remember, he said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
That must have been it. I mean, that was one. That was nice.
That was the best trailer. Right, I'm like, that wiped the floor with Last of Us 2. I'm sorry. Last of Us 2 trailer compared to that was not even close. I'm not even into that much in Spider-Man at all, but that was that coupled with the one from last year. Oh my god.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
You do not hesitate.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here coming right up. We're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my
gosh.
Top highlights, go.
This harsh world, and the second game is about. And throughout this game, like if that's like what Druckmann says that, it's like this game is going to be.
What on earth was that? Right, can you just take that off the screen, please? I don't even want to look at it anymore. Thank the Lord that we're watching the Nintendo conference in about 20 minutes. I need to recover from whatever the heck that was.
Definitely.
I'm not exaggerating. That was the worst conference so far.
Yeah.
I know we dissed Bethesda at the start, but I think how they showed Fallout 76 was better than that entire conference. What was that?
Yeah.
I'm so happy we didn't stay up for that.
I know. Completely.
Right, so let's go through quickly what we saw.
Goodness.
So we just need to. I just want to point out, right? Let's go back to the Microsoft one. Like, Microsoft has been consistently one of the worst ones for about 2 or 3 years now. Right, Microsoft showed off, and this is just straight up games because not all of them were exclusive. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30 games they properly showed off. PlayStation showed off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's so bad.
They nearly had 3 times as many games. I think it's actually more than 3 times.
Oh my god.
And it's not about as well. I think what Bethesda's shown, it's not about just how many games you've got, but how you present them as well.
Yeah.
And the only game that I felt, I think Last of Us 2 showed all right. Well, to be fair, that showed really well. I think Ghost of Tsushima
Yeah.
was a big surprise, and then Spider-Man was really good. But like, it just wasn't loads. What happened?
I don't know. Sony in the past have been like that older sibling that all the younger siblings have wanted to be.
That's a
And
great
now,
analogy.
It's like they just got beat up by the younger siblings. They all just jumped on it.
It definitely answers the question, how did Microsoft get so many games and trailers in their conference? Well, the answer is because they none of them were going to the PlayStation one, so they literally all had to get in the Xbox one, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they literally had no other choice. So people were probably clamouring to get to the Xbox one because they were like, not getting in this.
Yeah.
I just cannot believe what just happened. I mean, and how long? That was an hour and 15 minutes, did you say?
Yeah.
And you can probably take out about half an hour for just chatting on in the little, whatever the heck that little other section. I mean, why go into that church bit in the beginning? What was the point?
Just wanted to set the theme clearly.
But why,
for Last of Us.
right, I just think last year they showed off, like, they did that whole crazy thing with God of War, and that was, like, amazing.
That was boss.
And then they showed, what's it called now? Days Gone, and they had people hanging from the ceiling doing crazy stuff, like weird, but it was crazy. And then they showed Horizon Zero Dawn's DLC, and they had snow coming from the ceiling. That was all better than what they did at the start of that. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Let's go through what we saw anyway. So we saw Last of Us 2 gameplay.
Yeah.
Gameplay was really good.
It looked really good, the gameplay.
I mean, obviously, Naughty Dog has earned the trust, but it's
yeah, definitely.
is it going to be like that for the whole game? Are the NPCs going to be interacting with you in that way? Only time will tell. But if it is like that all time, that game's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
We had the random banana come up with the guitar. Why did they tease Dreams throughout the whole thing, and then they didn't even show it? Then they showed Control, which. This is actually a huge deal. The trailer was awful. It didn't show, like, the trailer, what the heck even was it? But Remedy is making that game, and that is, like, an Xbox Studios. They're not owned by Xbox, but, like, they have been doing Xbox games for as long as I can remember. Like, the last one was Quantum Break. Like, it's just, like, incredible storytellers. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But they actually put... It's kind of like what, you think, like... Beyond Two Souls and games like that, but they actually have gameplay in there rather than just like, you know what I mean, like shoot mechanics and all sorts. But so that was exciting. That was a big deal for Sony to get them in on that, and for them to reveal the game there as well. So it's not even like, oh, it's just coming to PlayStation as well. It's actually been revealed there. Resident Evil 2 was shown. I don't know if that's a remake or not. Apparently that's coming out on January 25th. The trailer was just overly gross, and that's been my issue with Resident Evil. I like Resident Evil 4, absolutely incredible game, but I just feel like in the recent years they've just been trying to go over the top gory for the sake of it, and just to make a point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've kind of gone off that, but if it's a remake of Resident Evil 2, that's the one I've always been... I think a lot of the games are based around what happened in the city and whatever, and I'd be interested to go back to that and actually say, because I've never played Resident Evil 2. But there you go. We saw... I wasn't sure if it was Trevor saves or Trover saves. I didn't quite catch that. Yeah. I wasn't sure. But it said the universe. I didn't even know what that was. We saw Kingdom Hearts 3 Pirates of the Caribbean. That was awesome.
That looked awesome. And the PlayStation at the end.
And don't talk to me about that.
What are you going to do about that, Timmy?
I don't know, Jodie. I don't know.
I know what he's going to do. He's going to order it. He's going to pick between the two. He's going to send the other one away.
Oh, it's a difficult one. But yeah, that looked really cool. It actually looked like a really nice PS4 as well, to be fair. It looked really nice. Then we saw a Death Stranding trailer. I'm really happy we saw a bit of gameplay, but all we saw was him basically running along mountains. Boy, did that game look good, though. I mean, like, in terms graphically, it was like, wow. But I want to know how are we actually going to play the... Are we just running from point A to point B? Is that the whole game? Like, surely not. But what's with those babies?
I don't know. It's a bit weird. And he had those shadow things over at top of him. And he was running. I'm like, what
is happening? So that was all weird. No data or anything on that, obviously. Didn't expect to. We got... I can't even print it. I didn't... What? Why did I write? Okay. I've got Noir 2. I don't know what... I don't know how you say that. But I don't know why. I put no. Never mind. But yeah, we got that game. Didn't show anything. It was just some trailer of just nothing happening. And then we saw the Spider-Man trailer, which was by far the highlight. That literally, I think, if Spider-Man wasn't there, that conference bombed big time. I think it did, but Spider-Man saved it. Like, and I can understand. I'm assuming because on the collector's edition, all it shows, it's got a big box thing going over the top of the statue saying like revealing later on this year, with Spider-Man sat on top. And I'm assuming it's because it's probably got all of those villains in it, so they didn't want to, they didn't want to spoil it. But I just can't believe what just happened. I'm in
Big
shock.
Brother just got beat up. That's what happened.
It was just like, it wasn't even a tight show. I just felt like it was just all over the place, and like they just didn't know what to do next, and it was just like,
I think they tested it this year. They were like, let's see how it works for 1 year.
But what are they trying? I don't know what they're testing.
They're just gonna have to go back on it. They're trying to figure out a new way of being cool.
But I'm like, I don't get what they're testing. What was the test? Let's see if we can move people from one build to another for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, and then they've just what? It's not even like they don't have things to announce, because leading up to this E3, they had 7 days of announcements. So they announced like obviously like Days Gone, the date and everything. I'm like, that stuff is the stuff that needs to be in your E3 conference. People aren't gonna like all those announcements you made. People haven't seen that. I haven't even seen them all, and I'm like major into all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, people are tuning in. Millions of people are tuning in to watch what you've got on offer this year. And you just, to me, they've thrown Days Gone under the bus now. Like, it's coming out in February. You need to, I don't need to see loads of gameplay. Show a very quick trailer. Make it like the Spider-Man one. Show a load of explosions and stuff, to be honest.
Definitely.
Get people interested and then sell them on it. Like, I just can't, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. But Xbox has wiped the floor with them. Absolutely wiped the floor with them. And the thing about Xbox, they showed how important third parties are and other developers, and Sony that was old Sony being really arrogant, going, we're basically at the top, no one can touch us, we can do whatever we want and we'll be fine. That's what that was. And it just baffles me that just happened. So I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm done. I'm done.
I better do points and then
So we will do our thingamajig.
Points.
The points, and then we'll go back. We'll go on to the Nintendo one after. So I said that Days Gone, there'll be gameplay, there'll be it would have a release date. Wasn't even there. Last of Us 2 would be the big opener and start, and it would come out the start of next year. Didn't get a release date, did it? There was
What,
no release
Last
date.
of Us 2? No.
No release date.
Just said 2019.
So I wouldn't surprise me if that ends up getting pushed back into 2020. But Last of Us 2 was the big opener, so that gets half a point. Dreams VR date. Dreams was technically there. No date. Apparently. That's another half point. But I said Spider-Man would be the big game, and it would have the biggest trailer, and it would be the best trailer. Well, 100%, because it's one of the only things that was really wished. Although I did really like, it was a close second from Ghost of Tsushima, to be honest. Which I can't believe that I'm saying that. Like, Last of Us 2 was the worst one out of the.
I know.
What? I said that PlayStation would reveal a new IP, and it didn't. Technically, Ghost of Tsushima is a new IP, but it actually was revealed last year, so I can't claim that as a point, unfortunately. So that gives me a grand total of 1.5 points. Oh, 2 points, sorry. Gives me 2 points. Jodie, you're up. Can you get out of that last place you've been stuck in? So you said they would open the show with Last of Us 2, and it would have a big opening. I'm going to say, although it wasn't really a big opening, it was just a guy playing a banjo in a very quietly.
Entire stadium.
I'll let you have that one.
Stadium,
That's one.
entire building.
Black Ops 4. There wasn't anything from Black Ops, which I can't believe. I wonder if the exclusivity of PlayStation. Oh no, they did say that that's still continuing on when they did the big thing. Days Gone, you'd say become before Christmas. That was a no. You said Shadow of the Tomb Raider would be shown.
Nope.
Nothing else was shown anyway. And you said Ghost of Tsushima would have a trailer, gameplay coming soon. I can't remember what it said.
It had Ghost of Tsushima. It had a bit of gameplay in it.
It had loads of gameplay. I'm just saying, did it have a date or anything? I don't think it did.
It didn't.
It might have just said 2019 or something. But you just said coming soon, so I'm going to give you that. So you got a grand total of 2 points.
Wow, that's the highest I've done all weekend.
Mike, he said Last of Us 2 would have like big gameplay. It would be mid 2019. Summer, he said. I'm going to give him 1 in total because I think he is still right. I think they will be intending that for summer anyway. But
they didn't do it in the
But they said
showcase.
2019. They did say 2019. So the only thing he actually said probably summer. That's why I put it in brackets. So I'm going to give him a point for that. He said Days Gone would have a teaser and it would be early 2019. I'm not even going to give him half a point for that because it wasn't a teaser. That was like a full-on.
Full-on.
He said there'd be a big push in VR. Literally wasn't even there, which I like. The more I thought about it, I thought it would have been. He said Death Stranding would have a release window and a bit more footage. He gets half a point for that one. And then he said, I think he said something about Ghost of Tsushima that would have a lot of gameplay as well. That's what I think the 5th one was. So he gets a point for that too. So in total, he gets 2.5 points, which means Mike wins the PlayStation conference, which I don't feel like anyone's a winner in this scenario. No one's a winner. So if we go on to our points that make prizes, we are looking at Jodie gets 2 points for coming second. Tim gets 2 points for coming second too. And Mike gets 3 points for coming first. Which means Tim is on 10, Mike is on 10, and Jodie is on 6. You got an all to play for, which means actually it's impossible for you to win now, but that's okay. So that is our PlayStation coverage. I feel like I just wasted my life. That was terrible. But the Nintendo conference is starting. Nintendo Direct is starting in just under 7 minutes. So we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here. Moving on to Nintendo, which is going to save E3. Nintendo, save E3, please.
One family, and so we harmony.